the AFC North has been, someone has wrestled control of the AFC North, and it is Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. My preseason pick to win the Super Bowl. They didn't look like Super Bowl winners so far today, this year, but they're getting the job done when it counts, late in games, and they're leading the division right now and beating the Bengals.
They're doing a good job, Harry. I think when you talk about, first of all, offensively for the Ravens, I mean, okay, they were okay last night. I mean, you're missing some pieces from the skill position standpoint, and when you think about Rashad Bateman not being in the lineup and Duvernay kind of having to do it all, Mark Andrews at the tight end, and then from a defensive standpoint, though, they got out of there with a W because the defense stepped up. They came up and took care of business. I don't want to say shut down an explosive offense, but they certainly had it under control. T. Higgins leaves the football game. Jamar Chase is like a shell of himself from a year ago. You just don't see the same offensive firepower. Last year, in 2 games, the Cincinnati Bengals and Joe Burrow combined in the air for almost 1,000 yards, a little slightly under a G. That wasn't going to happen last night. And Marlon Humphreys, along with Marcus Peters, they certainly stepped up to the plate and played big. Marcus Peters coming back off the ACL, you can start to see he's getting back into form.
It was Peters on the double reverse with the sack, right?
Yeah, but he recognizes that, and he goes and he just explodes and knocks Boyd completely down. I think he lost about 6-7 yards on that. So their defense really held their own, Harry, and I think that when you look at this team, if that defense could continue to play like this the rest of the way, they might wind up seeing themselves take on the Kansas City Chiefs or the Buffalo Bills in the AFC Championship game.
Yeah, that was my thing, Key, coming into this game. Could that defense kind of slow down the skill position players of the Cincinnati Bengals? And I thought they did a phenomenal job last night. I also was impressed with a guy named Jason Pierre-Paul, and it's just crazy to me, mind-blowing that he wasn't on somebody's roster prior to going to the Baltimore Ravens, getting batted balls, sacking the quarterback, just doing the little intangible things that you want a defensive lineman and a veteran to do. I thought they created enough pressure, even though they only had 2 sacks throughout the game. But like you mentioned, that back end of the Baltimore Ravens that, have blown leads and given up yardage in the second half and lost 2 games that way, they figured it out against the Cincinnati Bengals. It didn't allow them to have a breakthrough moment, that's that skill position group. So I thought it was phenomenal. Y'all talked about that double reverse. There's no reason for guys on the 2-yard line to get cute. My special teams coach in Atlanta, Keith Armstrong, told me cute will get you beat, and they got beat in that situation.
Well,
you're running a double reverse on the 2-yard
2-yard line. 2022 for you, though.
It could be 1965. Why would you be doing that? I never understand a coach that gets cute in the red zone. I don't get it.
Well, you can get creative in the red zone,
but
you don't do something where you might move yourself out of position to score.
Yeah, but that's cute, though. Yeah. You don't need to do that to show how smart you are. Oh, I'm smarter than this guy. Look, I'm going to trick him. And that lets me know whenever you're doing stuff like that, it tells me you as a coach don't think you can beat them. Because
you don't trust your stuff.
Exactly. You don't trust your stuff. So now you got to go to the last resort to put points on the board.
No question. You see this in all sports.
Guys double go reverse. They don't run. Man, they run double reverses of Pop Warner.
You know what?
You do understand that, right, Max?
Yeah, of course.
Am I lying, Harry?
No, you're 100%
They don't run double
right.
reverses in professional football. It just doesn't,
Not from the 2.
From the 50.
Yeah, but from the 2, you're taking yourself out of position. It doesn't make any sense. There's an expression in the King's English or Queen. What is it? Kings or Queens?
Kings.
Too clever by half. That's what it is. Too clever by half. You're so smart, you're outsmarting yourself, right? It's not so it's not cute in the end. Meantime, I want to get into this Jamar Chase stuff because the league looks like it's kind of like they got a book on him, like they figured him out, right? What does he now have to do?
Well, I don't necessarily know if they figured him out. I think they making some adjustments to his game from a year ago. Now he has to make the necessary adjustments, Max, and understand that they're going to be throwing different coverages at you and different things. They're not just going to line up and play man-to-man. And I think a year ago, he was taking the top off a lot of different things because of the man-to-man, vertical stretch game, bombs, shallow crosses, deep crossers. things that kept him on the go. Now he's got to figure out how to run routes, find soft windows, do those sort of things in zone, because a lot of teams are going to throw zone at you. And Tyreek Hill had to figure that out. He had to understand how to play zone from a receiver standpoint, play against the zone defense, because anytime people would go man-to-man against him, you remember a year ago what he did, or 2 years ago what he did to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He stuck a torch to him.
Yeah.
And so he eventually, a year ago, what people said to Kansas City is, okay, we're going to play too high shell, and we're going to make them make this adjustment to understand how to go up against a zone. And that's what's happening to Jamar Chase. I still think has some skill, but he's got to now, Harry, as you know, as a former receiver like myself, he's now got to go into the toolbox and figure out how to use another tool.
Yeah, that was one of the things, like scouting Jamar Chase coming out of college, is that he ran go routes, slants, 5-step posts, what we call glances, shallow routes, things of that nature, and he's doing the same thing in the National Football League. But like you mentioned, though, Key, now I want him to reach into his bag a little bit more, right? Start to understand coverages a little bit more. And when you're dealing with zone coverages, you don't necessarily run your route 100 miles per hour, right? Some routes you may be able to run 75%. Some you may be able to run 60. Some you may have to go 90. But you find the holes and where you can sit down at so the quarterback can deliver you the football. And you seen Marlon Humphreys last night. Understood the game-like situation when it was, I think it was like 3rd and short, and they tried to throw a go route to him, but he knew it was coming. That's just a veteran player in the secondary, understanding situational football and understanding the receiver that he's going against and what he likes to run. They're not getting that right now up in Cincinnati, so they're going to have to figure it out. Zach Taylor is going to have to go to the drawing board and figure out how can we get our best offensive weapon, the football, without going against man coverage and having that those one-on-ones.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.